Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to Dreamlight Valley. Sorry, I've been away. I took a vacation and I had videos uploading every single day while I was on vacation, but then when I got back from vacation, I had a house guest for a few days, and then I was so tired after all of that excitement that I was catching up on sleep. So the only reason that I haven't been here is that I have been sleeping in, and I'm sorry, and I love you, and please don't be upset with me. But I have been kind of checking in on this game a little bit here and there just to make sure that I am well situated for the future. Today is the last day of the extravaganza event, and I've gotten all of the things that I wanted to crafted, but I might make one last pass this morning for purple eggs. Um, they are a challenge to find. I understand everybody's frustrations with not being able to find the purple eggs because, you know, we can only find them in a couple realms. Those realms are usually the bigger ones and Moana. And because they don't spawn frequently, they can be really tough to gather. So I have maybe 16 right now. Did I miss one? No. I don't love looking through the Mulan realm for them. I never find any in the Toy Story realm. I find very few in Lion King. I find the most in Beauty and the Beast, and I've been really lucky. They haven't been spawning in my garden. They've been spawning in my castle. So, in the Beauty and Beast realm. So I'm happy about that, at least. What's up here? Just Toy Story and Lion King. The rumor has it they're supposed to spawn in Toy Story. Anyway, while we look for purple eggs, how have you been? I hope you've been well. Thank you for sticking with me while I took a little break. I've missed you, I will say that. I love getting to chat with all of you. And I have missed you while I've been away. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to find any here again, and that's fine. I'm going to take a quick peek over here. And then I'm going to come down this way because it's closest to the portal out. I believe... Oh, I'm not ready to go that way yet. I want to take a look around here first. And correct me if I'm wrong, you'll know better than I do, but I believe tomorrow is update day, and I'd love to hear what you're excited about. Because I've had so much going on, I haven't followed this update at all. I do know it's Alice in Wonderland. We don't really know who we're getting and what role those people will play. Like, there's rumor of the Cheshire Cat, who in the movie and in the book, I read through the looking glass, but I don't remember it at all. I believe the Cheshire Cat talks. I know he talks in the movie. So if we get him, see, none here either. If we get him, I'd prefer to get him as a villager instead of as like a critter or a companion. I'd also love to get the Mad Hatter and the Dormouse. I don't mind if we don't get Alice straight away, I'll be honest. Sorry, I just needed to sneeze. My allergies, part of the reason I've been sleeping in is that my allergies have been killer. It is pollen season where I live. Everything is green. Which is to say, the trees are blowing their pollen everywhere and literally everything is green. My car is green, the side of my house is green, sidewalks are all green. So if you have allergies to tree pollen, it is not a good time to live here. It's funny that I said that I haven't really been finding any in my garden, and the garden is the first place I find one. Well, no, it's not the first place, but you know what I mean. Okay, I think I'm giving up the ghost. I think we found all of the eggs that we're going to find in Beauty and the Beast, and we'll head to Mulan, and call it a day on eggs. After that, I don't really have... Oh, hey! I don't really have a plan. I came into this video... You know, we're between star paths. I don't have any characters that are sitting with quests. So I have no objective. I probably will tidy up those last couple biomes that I missed the last time we did a tidy, and maybe tidy up others if we have the time. I kind of want to show you my vision for my plaza. I've been doing a little bit of work on my plaza, you might have noticed. And I should do work on Oz. I just have not had the motivation. I've had the time, just not the motivation. Inspiration hit me for Oz, and I did all this work on it, and then that inspiration left me, and now here we are with a half-completed Oz. Okay. Not a bad haul today on purple eggs. How many have we picked up? 15? That can't be right. I wonder if I already had some in my bags. It doesn't feel like I've picked up 15. Okay, and with that done, I'd say let's go get Tiana. What? I saw the shadow of something on my stairs. I think it's these planets that are hovering here. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. And we'll see what we can do with Tiana today. She's not anywhere near level 10. I think she's still squarely in the middle of 8. Where is she? Is she home or is she in a restaurant? Looks like she's in her restaurant. Yeah, okay. What does she want today first? She wants red luminescent flower, leek soup, and sandworm carpaccio. Ew. Ew. Okay, so I don't think I know the recipe for sandworm carpaccio, but I know leek soup for sure. Gourmet grubs, that's all I know. Okay. So I'll give her that now. Oh yeah, we're not even halfway through level 8 yet. We're further back than I thought. And then while we're hanging out with her today, I'll try to get her those other 2 things. I'm going to start with the tidy. We need to tidy up the Forgotten Lands and the Sunlit Plateau. Wow, I'm a long way from Ginger. I think that's fine. I'm gonna leave the Night Thorn down because we're pretty close to the next star path if the update is tomorrow, if I was right. You won't see me tomorrow for this game, but you will see me Thursday. So if the update's tomorrow, we will jump in on Thursday for it. And of course, I will love to hear how it's been going for you. Boy, I don't need blue eggs. I have 3 stacks of blue eggs. I also think I know what I'm going to do with my poppy field, and that is that I'm going to move my apples. Is that a hole? Yes. I'm going to move all my apples over into here because I have the space for it. And then I will make this whole section next to the castle, the Forgotten's treehouse, into my poppy field. I might not put them as close together as they currently are. I've also I did a little bit of farming for plastic scraps in Eternity Isle so that I can build more of this tile. I want the whole Oz area to be covered in this tile. But that's going to be quite an endeavor because plastic scraps are not super easy to farm. I've been trying to spend my moonstones a little bit more often. You might have noticed when we started the game that I picked up the greenhouse cottage. It was just too cute. I couldn't pass it up. I think we might be done here, so I'm going to check in on flowers and see if there are any that I can put away, but I doubt it. Maybe a couple. No. This is all stuff that I need to check my chests for, like to put away, if I say it in better English. Okay. And I know I don't need soil. Now that we're done here, we will head down to the Sunlit Plateau and tidy up there. And that'll be the end of like the biomes that I didn't tidy up before. I actually don't recall whether I need clay, but I doubt it. I already got those cherries. And immediately forgot about it. There's a hole there. Oh, and in case you were curious, I never did find the rest of my emerald scraps. So I may have to put in a ticket with Gameloft support and get their help. Like, help me, where did I put these, or can you replace them? Because I definitely had them. I haven't done, and this may be wild to hear, because I've been playing since early access, but I've never done any of the hidden quests. So maybe I'll make some videos on those in the near future. Which ones have you enjoyed? Have you done any yourself? Oops, there we go. Yep, good morning to you too, Eve. That was a sound. How does it look? Aside from Nightthorn, I think it looks a lot better. I didn't grab Dreamfruit. Thankfully, I didn't get to that bonus task, I can speak, in the star path where I needed to make a bunch of Dreamlight fruit smoothies or whatever it was. So I still have all mine. And I think I don't need what I just picked up. Here's another question for you. In this update, since we're getting Alice in Wonderland, I wanted to ask, are there characters that you want instead? Like, we've had Skull Rock forever, and we don't have Peter Pan. So I'm curious to know whether there are any characters you have had your heart set on that still haven't shown up in the game. No. I wasn't trying to go in. Let's try again. There's wood here. There we go. That's all I wanted. Oh, a memory. I'm leaving memories down too, because it does seem like collecting memories is becoming part of the normal rotation of Star Path tasks. I was really grateful to have them all down last time. It was very easy just to anytime I got a star path task to collect memories, to just run from biome to biome and pick up the ones that I've left sitting for a while, and I've got a bunch sitting here. I also have a bunch sitting in the expansion biomes, or the expansion lands too. I think I have fewer sitting here now though. Okay, what else? What can we put away? Kind of nothing? Alright, I want to clean out my bags. And then we will get back into, maybe, I don't know, do we want to do some gardening? Do I not need... I do need some clay, but I didn't need all of the clay. And see, I do not need soil. Stone I still need so much of. I'm grateful to be collecting stone again. Those 2 swimming pools really did a lot of work to deplete my stone. Okay, let's get rid of our shards. We've got a lot of wood. We don't need dark wood. This is the first time I think I've ever opened up the chest and realized that I don't need dark wood. That's crazy. I feel good about it. Oh, I'm in the wrong chest. Which chest do I need? This one? Yes. And no. Yes, and yes. Okay, cool. Do we need vanilla? No, we've got so much of it. I might as well bring this up to 2 stacks since this chest is fairly empty. Strawberries, strawberries. Cherries we're good on. Cocoa beans, good. Dreamlight fruit doesn't go in this chest. Okay, just need to check on marshmallows. Marshmallows? What? Mushrooms and dreamlight fruit. Mushrooms, no. Dreamlight fruit, I just need 1. Perfect. I'm gonna sell some stuff, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll do some gardening. I believe Tiana is a gardening companion. Oh, shoot, I meant to get her a red luminescent flower while we were in my house. It's okay that I didn't. I can do that later. I don't think we're worried, like, too worried about getting her up to level 10 today, given that she's still in the early stages of level 8. I have a question, and that question is, can you move memories in furniture mode? No? Cool, I don't like that. What do we need in here? Nothing. I'm gonna let this garden stand as it is.
There's something special about this place.
I agree, Beast. And that's... I don't know, the music's really soothing, and I don't need anything here either. This is good. I mean, I'm sure I need stuff in my house. I could use a couple mint here, so I'm gonna do a tidy. I'm pretty far from mint, too. I guess I'm not really too focused on collecting herbs. I don't need 900 mint, you know? And after this, I think I might go back and tidy up the forest. It was pretty cluttered, and it was stressing me out a little bit. A lot of the clutter just comes from the fact that like trees are so close together, and you know, there are environmental hazards that I can't seem to avoid because I'm Cassie. This side looks a lot better. I do love a tidy, wow. No! Oh, I didn't mean to... Oops. That's okay. We still have plenty. Is this my third blue chest? I'm cool with that. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to tidy up the forest. I do really want to get some gardening done today, so maybe we can put aside tidying up the forest and see if at the end of this video there's time. What can we put away? We have some mint. Flowers. But otherwise we are situated. I'm going to move this stuff down here because I'm strange. I know we don't need cherries. I know I don't need... No. I don't know that I don't need drywood. I know I don't need dreamlight fruit. There. These two things I know I can sell, so I will.
Hi there, pal.
If I am being awkward, well, first, I'm always awkward, so that should be nothing new for you. But second, part of it is just because, you know, I've been out of practice. I haven't done this in a couple weeks. Okay, so here's what I'm doing with my plaza. I finished out this section of pathway, and here is where I'm going to put shops and like little market-y type stuff. That's why we've got Scrooge's, we've got Remy's, we've got Daisy's, and I think that's going to be it for now. I also have replaced, there were bushes in these, but since like I have bushes just everywhere freestanding like this. It didn't make sense to have bushes behind a fence, so I put some trees in them instead. Some nice colorful trees. The magnolia trees I want to put, but they're so short. Like, they're very, very squat, and they don't work. There's a night thorn in my gazebo. I'm gonna leave it. So that I've done as well. I'm also working on Remy. I'm having a really hard time finding where I want to put Remy. He was over there where Daisy's is now, but he's going to be here, I think. And what I'm going to do with him is build him kind of like a manor. This rose fence is so pretty, and I think it's very, very Remy. So I'm going to put it around his whole perimeter. And then I'll give him lots of florals and just make it feel really grand and regal for him here. He's a little bit bougie, I think. And so I'm going to let him be a little bit bougie.
How far I'd go.
How far did you go? And then for Mike and Sully, I have built just kind of like a little more modern apartment complex that has a pool. I just added one of the pools. I could do like a dog park too. I think that would make sense. But they have a pool now and some seating. The seats are, you can get to them, which surprises me. Like, you can sit in these. It's a tight fit, but you can sit poolside. And that's what I'm going to do with my plaza. I don't really have, like, I have the Tower Hotel, the Tower of Terror, and I wanted to put it kind of like here next to Daisy's, but it's huge. It's gigantic, so it's not going to work there. But yeah, I'm kind of like developing the decorating muscles.
My ancestors ever imagined we'd voyage to a place like this.
I'm not creative, and I'm not like very well versed in decorating in games. Like I play a few of these life sims where you can decorate, and I'm just not good at it. So I'm working on it. Oz was a really good start on that for me. Because I got to say, you know, this represents this. We've got the yellow brick road, which is gold pathway. I don't need wheat in this chest. I don't need anything in this chest. Am I well situated on gardening? I really wanted to do some gardening today, but I may not need to. Why am I running to all of these? And eventually I want to do more with this space. Like, I want to give Mulan a whole little, like, compound. And I want to do more for Tiana to make it look like a New Orleans city street. We don't need anything here either. Lemons. Oh, you know what I probably need is sugarcane. In fact, I'm fairly sure that I need a lot of sugarcane in my home, so I'm definitely going to replant sugarcane, even though I don't need it in my chests. In these chests. I think I need it in my storage. Thanks, Tiana. You've got one more to throw down? Yep. Okay. And I need to check to see what we need in the Sunlit Plateau and in the Forgotten Lands. And then we'll... If it's nothing, then I guess we're not doing really any gardening today. Yeah, it's nothing. One leek. I'm not going to the trouble of uprooting my pumpkin patch for one leek.
Wonder where they harvest their
I'm so
ice.
grateful that Belle sees me.
Especially because leeks you can get from not Remy's garden, Wally's garden. Alright, let's move my apples. We can do that. Where do I want this one? Closer to the road? I don't know if these gnarled trees are going to be very in my way when I'm picking apples, but like I'm never picking apples, so maybe it doesn't matter. I like these gnarled trees. They are a very good representation of the angry trees that threw apples at Dorothy. I'll want to do like a little more granular tidying up of this, like I'm just kind of putting stuff wherever for now, instead of going out of my way to make sure it looks good. There, that's better. Let's put that vine right in the front of here. And then Dorothy meets the Scarecrow just before she gets to the apples. So we'll put him here. Okay. And now it's time to kind of reimagine my poppy field. And that's a good thing because I'm also sick of looking at these colors. That one can stay. This will go. The poppy field is the last big obstacle for Dorothy before she gets to Oz. And I have so many of the Forgotten Lands flowers in storage that what I'll do probably is grab some of the other colors. There's a white and a purple impatiens, and throw them in here too. And maybe get rid of some of these that are red, yellow, and orange. Because, like I said, I'm kind of tired of it. The poppies put Dorothy to sleep, so should I put like a cot or a picnic blanket down in here? Where do I want it? This is starting to get tricky. Like, where do I want these flowers? Yeah, I think I like this better than how it was before. This is just way too many red ones clustered together. Let's go get some purple and some white. How's it look? It looks like flowers. It looks maybe a little messy. You know what I might also want to do? Instead of the Forgotten Lands flowers, they make these really pretty, like, stalk flowers, kind of like violets and lavender. Not violets. Yes, violets? Cattails. I don't want to do cattails. these, the butterfly flowers. I might want to do those instead, because I find them much prettier. And the purple fits the theme of the Forgotten Lands. Okay. Is there a faster way to split things? Asking for a friend. There. And I want them in stacks of 1. Oh yeah, that helps. Do I want more purple in here? Probably. I grabbed a stack that only had 9. We'll see how I feel after I drop some white ones. Stop pressing F. Okay. Well, this is so many flowers. This is what I wanted, though. I wanted a poppy field, and I have got a poppy field. Let's move you to there. I don't know, there's something about this that just looks really, like, stuck in. I don't even know if that makes sense. I need more white. I've got this whole section that's just totally neglected. But this is really starting to look how I wanted it to look, and that's good. And I think I do want to put, like, a picnic blanket down in there. Or I wish we had sleeping bags. I don't think we have sleeping bags. All this goes up here, because there's way too much white down here and way too little white up here. And I may do more for this later, but let's see what we have in the way of picnic or sleeping bags. What did I push? Oh, I accidentally hit print screen. Took a screenshot. Okay, we don't have sleeping bags. Do we have more picnic blankets? Yes. I think the gingham has nice colors for Dorothy. So let's see. Let's clear a way for that. They take up a lot of space, picnic blankets. Will it fit in there? Yes, perfect. I think that's good enough for now. So we have Kansas, and I might actually back the start of Oz up a little bit, make Kansas a little bit smaller. So we have Kansas here. There's stuff I want to do with Kansas. I want to maybe add Dorothy's farm and M's farm had like animals that had chickens and pigs, so I might want to add like a little pigsty. We have Kansas. here is where we enter over the rainbow, or in this case under the rainbow, into Oz. We have Munchkin Land, and I could make that bigger too. If I push Kansas back a little bit, then I can make Munchkin Land a little bit bigger. We have the Scarecrow that Dorothy meets, and we have the apples that she tries to take. We have the Tin Man here. We have our poppy field. What we need is the Cowardly Lion still. And we do have this big old lion statue that I'm running into, but I'm using that for lions, tigers, and bears. I don't know, I might want to rethink that also. These tigers are so small, and I might want to do something different with them as well. So we've got our lions, tigers, and bears. This is the Wicked Witch's castle. But we're not there yet. So Dorothy goes through the poppy field with the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the lion. And then she gets to Oz, and they get cleaned up. They meet the horse of the horse of a different color. And then I've got some flowers to put away. I kind of want to extend Oz way out here and give Merlin just like a really grand area. But then after Oz, they go to the Wicked Witch and they melt her. And then they go home. So I need a hot air balloon, or like the balloons from Up. Or I know I just have like many balloon piles. I don't know what to call them. Bundles? So I could put all those down to represent the hot air balloon. Oh, you know what I also need is the grifter who ends up playing the wizard in Dorothy's dream. She meets him in Kansas. There's a storm. She runs away after having saved Toto. And she meets a grifter in a trailer in the woods. Let's see what we have in the way of balloons. We have many. Okay, cluster and bundle. I don't know what colors I would want to use. We'll just put that there for now to mark what I'm thinking of. And that'll be how Dorothy gets home. I want like a, maybe like a gazebo or a pedestal or something that goes under or on. Yeah, it's coming together. That was a nice little burst of inspiration. We got some work done on Oz. I feel good about it. Need to take a little nap.
I wonder what today will bring.
That's a good question. I don't know either. I have a little more time. What do I want to do with it?
What an amazing
We've
day.
done just about everything. We did some decorating, did some tidying, did a little bit of gardening, not very much. Fishing and mining, I will skip for today. What I really need more than I need plastic scraps is alexandrite. Alexandrite is also used to build that pathway. Oh, I think I have some pathway that I can put down also that I just forgot about.
My magic can feel how special.
Am I going the
this
right way?
place is.
Yes, I am. So I want a lot of this path because I want to make Merlin a really big space. Do I go all the way through? Is this coming out the other side? It sure is. That's a little better, but I want to fill in basically this whole area and maybe further out over to here with this pathway for Oz. Give it just like so much space. So with the last couple minutes of the day, I think I'm going to swing into Scrooge's and see if there's anything good. I doubt it. But I'm going to take a look. I like plants. The plants in the windows were really nice. I don't know if I have this one. It's giant. I do. Okay. I'm not surprised.
You're a very wise leader.
I don't know what I have and what I don't have, so I'm just looking at everything. Oh, I have so many of those tables. Oh, do I really not have this?
Greetings, neighbor.
See, like I said, I have no idea what I have and what I don't have.
Uh-huh. Hey! Thank you kindly.
Doors!
Hello.
These are pretty.
Woohoo! Oh, I hope there's no leak in my money bin.
Okay, I'm just curious how much of the furniture I have collected. 79% of the furniture for the valley, and it's much lower for the 31 and 26% for the expansions. Okay, here's where we're going to leave it for the day since I've done so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. I'm glad to be back, and I'm sorry that I was gone for so long. Thank you for being here for me even through that. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you very soon.